The bad news is, guys, that lately a lot of dormant wallets have been moving. These are wallets that haven't been moving since 2010 or 2012. Very old-time Bitcoin wallets. Some move 800 Bitcoins, some move 1,000 Bitcoins. Even one wallet in 2024 moved 8,000 Bitcoins. Now lately again, a wallet started to move that was connected to a marketplace like Silk Road, but another one, Nucleus, it's called the name, and that one is starting to move their Bitcoins as well. Does that mean that all of these old-time Bitcoin wallets are gonna dump their Bitcoin now? That is the question. So most of these wallets are from the Satoshi era, that's like 15 years ago, and they started to move now. So that might freak a lot of people out because people think now, whoa, shit, they are moving their Bitcoins to exchanges or something to be able to sell them, or maybe to sell them OTC or whatever it is. Now, yes, that could be the case. But let me share my thought on what it also could be. And maybe that shines a little bit of positivity onto all those old Bitcoins starting to move at the moment. In my opinion, this has to do with quantum computing. Because of all the quantum computers that are being developed all over the world, and no, we don't need to be afraid for all those quantum computers. They can't hack the Bitcoin blockchain yet. I don't think they will ever will, but if they would be able to hack the Bitcoin blockchain, it would be those old wallets from the Satoshi era. They didn't upgrade yet, they didn't update yet, they are very old wallets that simply could be hacked earlier than all the newer wallets with like multi-signature, etc. And I think that is the reason why all those dormant addresses from the Satoshi era are moving their Bitcoins now into upgraded, more safe Bitcoin wallets, not to dump on the market. They also understand this cycle, they also understand to hold. They held already for 15 years, they will be able to hold for another 10 years until Bitcoin reaches like $1 million per Bitcoin. But they do want to play it safe, and the only way to play it safe is to move their old Bitcoins from their old wallets, from their dormant Satoshi wallets in that Satoshi era, into these new, way more safe wallets. I believe that is happening. So yes, it was a little bit of clickbait. Hopefully you clicked it. Hopefully also you subscribe to the video and like the video. I need to use some clickbait now and then, guys, to get some more subscribers. I want to reach 100k subs. So yes, it could be awful, but in my opinion, it's all okay. In my opinion, they are just moving for safety reasons, guys. That was the first news item. If you did like this news item, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Yes, Bitcoin will be back. I'll be back. And let's jump now into the second news item. The second news item can really be bad for Bitcoin. That is the European Central Bank. Did you see this witch again? This gray-haired witch, Christine Lagarde, that idiot person that speaks like a duck, something like that. I really don't like Christine Lagarde. I say fuck it, Christine Lagarde, fuck the central bank's digital currency. But Christine says, no, we're gonna have a central bank's digital currency before October 2025. So yeah, Christine wants a central bank's digital currency, the euro, the digital euro, before October 2025. That is this year, guys. She wants to introduce the central bank's digital currency, the euro, before October 2025, so they can have a little bit more control on all of you. So they will be able to freeze all your money even more easy. So they will be able to even confiscate your money without even necessary to prove that you did something wrong. They will have full control on your funds. And yes, in banking system, that's also the truth, but they are still like not completely connected. If you're a Dutch person with a Thai bank account, they can't freeze your Thai bank account from the Netherlands. But like a European collective currency, central bank's digital currency, they will be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. So I say it, fuck Christine Lagarde, fuck the central bank digital currency, and go for Bitcoin. I hope that she will become the poorest person of the world. I hope she will be the most unsuccessful person of the world. I hope she will become the most hated person of the world, because she wants to kill the normal people. She wants to kill the future of the normal people. Normal people need to stay poor, become even more poor, become fully in control of the European Union. She is the biggest witch after that other guy. What was the name again? From Austria, Klaus Schwab. You know, together they could be the Fourth Reich. You know, I think that one, Klaus Schwab and Christine Lagarde, together will be the Fourth Reich. Ihr müsst machen, was wir sagen, sonst geht ihr nach einem Kampf. Und in das Kampf muss ihr arbeiten zum Freikommen. Something like that. I hate this girl. Yes, so Christine, I know you know, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Fuck the central bank digital currency. Stop wanting that control on all human beings. Leave people happy. Leave people there where they want to be. Don't take away people's privacy on cash, on money. People have the right to have their own money, to have their own store of values, to have their own control on their funds, not your crazy bitch ass. Sorry for that. I said bitch maybe too many times. Maybe you're a very nice person if we go to dinner, but for now, no dinner. I don't like you. I think you're a crazy bitch. Now, let's jump into the charts now to show you what is happening to Bitcoin. The first chart for the day, guys, is this 4-hour chart. On this chart, we can see that it exactly did not do what I wanted it to do. So yes, I was completely wrong. At least I was wrong. I was right with this retest over here. I told you if we can't break this green line, we will fall down to the blue line. We did fall back to the blue line, but we even broke that uptrend. So that the low, a high, you know, this is a higher low. We didn't make a higher high, and now again a lower low than this one. So that this line is gone. This uptrend is gone. Now we are higher still than this bottom. This bottom went all the way to 78,210, and we now bounced at 79,900. So we are a little bit higher than this, which is still positive, and we can see a buy signal, the candle closing probably in a couple of minutes above this yellow stepping line. This is a 1-hour chart, by the way, not the 4-hour chart, the 1-hour chart. Sorry for that. This is the 4-hour chart. Let's go back to that one. So we can see we still need to close the 4-hour above it. On the 1-hour, we already closed above it. Sorry for that mistake, but that's very interesting to see. The RSI is already reversal. Now we need to see the 4-hour reacting as well. We found support on that mid area here of that red box, a little bit higher than this one, which is beautiful. RSI at the moment at 23, which is really low. We can even go lower to 10. So yes, we could fall a little bit, but for me, hopefully we will hold this bottom area over here, guys. And if we hold it, it's beautiful. If we don't hold it, this green line 77,000 is the next support, and the next support is 72,000 US dollar, to be very clear. But you can see that we are very bottoming out. I'm not freaking out. I'm not being shaken out. My hands are strong as iron or gold or metal or whatever is the strongest metal in the world, and I will hodl, guys, and I will even add to my portfolio during these dips. Now I have a few amazing other charts I'm going to share with you now, guys. Sorry for the wind if you hear too many wind. This is the first one. This chart is showing us the two possibilities everyone is now thinking of, and they're all like, which one is that? Are we here at the top? Are we going to have a bear market now, or are we there? I believe we are there. A lot of people start to believe we are there, which makes me think, okay, they're all wrong. When they're hurting something, it's mostly the opposite, and that's why we will be here, in my opinion. So for me, we still have a huge area to cover that will go higher, and that will be all the way till the end of this year, guys. Now, the second chart I want to share with you is that I see the accumulator addresses demand growing. So there's more and more addresses accumulating, and not like a little bit, like steeply accumulation over there. All this period we can see more and more wallets accumulating. This is very bullish during a bull market. Look, over here it happened the same. Over there it happened the same. Over here it happened the same. Over there, these are all the moments we made new all-time highs. I believe we are now steeply going up again, and that the price will react to that as well. This chart is something that is comparing 2017 to 2025. It's a very good comparison. Now let me put my face on the right place, because here you can see on the 3-day chart, let me be clear, it's a 3-day chart. You can see that also on the top of the chart. 2017, bear market bottom over there, and we went all the way to here. And when we broke out of this channel of 284 bars, 850 days, when we broke out, bam, that was the blow off top. And we can see here on the bottom also that RSI, look how beautifully that is playing out. If you compare that now to this year, we have again 284 bars since the bottom in this channel. Exactly 284 bars, 850 days. This is the last retest, and then we blasted out. That is one of the opportunities I see ahead of us. That we will retest but blast up to that 160K out of this channel. If we will be really bullish even to that 250K everybody's dreaming of, but this looks to me like that. And I've been comparing this bull market since the beginning with the 2017 bull market. Everybody that is watching my videos, I have repeatedly said this. Even the RSI is moving the same way. Look here. Exactly at that moment that we start to break out, that RSI went down below that support line. down below the support line. Let's see if this plays out. If it plays out, amazing chart. Now, then we have this chart. This could be a very bullish scenario for the long term. So we are talking, the top would then be, please be aware of that, here, this would be the top in 2027. This would mean we would go from here and create this pattern. And they call this, I think, the Livermore's speculative chart. So it's a very speculative pattern that has happened many times before, but we are now in this accumulation cylinder with widening mouth, so it's widening, accumulation cylinder, and from that cylinder bottom we break out to 8, 9, 10, and then we come down again into that bear market. That would be a complete breaking of the current cycle. It would mean we go from here all the way to the end of 2025 to this level that I have set all the time, 160 to maybe even 250k, then pull back again, bear market into 2026, and from there bounce one more time in 12 months time to a new all-time high, almost at 2 million. This would be, of course, really like interesting and really epic, but again, it's a speculative chart. It's not something that happens many times in 1 month, but this could be happening. It would be awesome. It would be awesome to get a little bit more bullish, guys. Now, for me, this is way more important. This is way more important. On this chart, you can see by now 31 states in the United States want to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. 31, it has been introduced, guys. 25 live SBRs in 18 states. In total, 33 states already applied. So this is bullish. They all will have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I think Texas is the first one that has been approved. The other ones will be approving as well in the United States. And that will create a huge demand for Bitcoin. The huge demand for Bitcoin, and the supply is not increasing, guys. We only have 21 million Bitcoin. Demand is growing. The price needs to react to it, and mostly it reacts into the positive side, to the upside, guys. And that is also what we can see on this here. Because people tell me, hey Didi, you know what it is? America is not gonna buy any Bitcoins because it's impossible for them to buy Bitcoins. Now, this Van Eck company, which is a really big company, is not agreeing with you guys. This Van Eck company says there's multiple ways to buy more Bitcoin. And one of those ways is, for example, there. I think now you can see everything. Yes, now you can see everything. There is many ways, Van Eck says, to buy more Bitcoin for the United States. Many ways. Because you can, first of all, here, number one, Exchange Stabilization Fund. You get a net 39 billion position, self-funded, not congressionally approved. That one is a possibility to buy more neutrally Bitcoin. Revalue the gold reserves, requires congressional action. You can reduce the Fed's permissible surplus and then use that again to buy Bitcoin. You can lobby the IMF to include BTC and SDRs, which would mean phase integration like CNI in 2016. Likely no congressional vote needed, but we require lobbying from lawmakers. There's Bitcoin bonds that we can start. There's a sell the 1.43 billion pounds of cheese 1.43 billion pound of cheese stored in Missouri caves. The estimated value is 3 to 4 billion. Most of this cheese is privately held. You can sell and buy Bitcoin. A percentage of all the Doge savings, like I said a couple of videos ago, all of the savings that Elon Musk is finding with Doge, buy Bitcoin. It doesn't influence the tax of the taxpayer. So many more options to buy more Bitcoin for the United States. So I would not say too hard, it's impossible. Everything is possible, guys. Now, this one is of course for Christine Lagarde. Yes, Christine Lagarde, no CBDC, only the B is the one that you'll be focusing on. And then we go to the next one. And this is also very important to understand for all people and also for Christine Lagarde. Christine Lagarde, yeah, pay attention to my video today because you're educated. Why should you focus, Christine, on Bitcoin and not on all those other assets? Now, I'm gonna tell you why with this beautiful, beautiful image over here, guys. Now, every one of those assets carries a monetary premium that we defend with human lives. People are dying because of the wars of land and real estate. People are dying because of the mining of gold and protecting gold. People are dying because of oil. People are dying because of all the equities. The chain of custody for these assets is written in blood. All of that is protected and defended with military and law. Christine Lagarde, this one over there, that beautiful Bitcoin, is protected and defended with electricity and code. not by war, not by military, not by blood of people, not defended by human lives. This is defended by electricity and code. That is the huge difference. By transporting your monetary premiums into cyberspace using a digital synthetic commodity called Satoshis, you replace the cost of human life with the cost of an electricity bill for defending our wealth. That is what you should be understanding. Go read Soft War and you will understand. We don't need to waste human life to defend monetized wealth. It's worth every watt. So please, Christine Lagarde, do understand this. We don't want to lose more lives to support your fucking central bank's digital currency. Fuck your central bank's digital currency that we need to sacrifice blood for, life for, people for, wars. Fuck that. We want Bitcoin. I hope you really enjoyed the charts, guys. Yes, short term, a shitload of volatility again, a shitload of people again liquidated because they went long, and Bitcoin went to 81K, even to 79K again, waking into it. This is again maybe a moment to buy the dip and to open a new long. Maybe we will go to 90K again. That's a 10K profit, percentage-wise, maybe 10% profit. Beautiful profit that you can take, maybe even some low leverage, because I don't believe we will go to the low 70s. I don't see that happening. I still see that we are holding very strong around that 80K region. The 4 hour you saw a reversal again. So for me, yes, we need to see a reversal to go up. I know it's freaking you out. I know they are shaking out the weekend, but if you keep believing in Bitcoin and adding to your portfolio, you will be able to take the profits when we go above 100K again, guys. Long term, beautiful in time of everything. I see some tweets, I see some videos of people telling you it's different. The 4-year cycle has been broken. The 4-year cycle has not been broken. The 4-year cycle says that 17 months after the halving, we will see the bull market top. That is in September, October 2025, guys. That is where the top should be. That is how the 4-year cycle has played out every time again and again. And yes, there's volatility along that cycle, 30% drops, many of them, but at the end, it was every time again, 17 months after the halving. If that doesn't happen, then the 4-year cycle has been broken. Now, nobody can say that the 4-year cycle has been broken. Maybe the altcoin 4-year cycle has been broken. All those altcoins not performing at all. Ethereum not trading an all-time high even 12 months after Bitcoin. So yes, the altcoin portfolio, that 4-year cycle, that can be broken because there is too many altcoins, 12 million altcoins. Of course, that cycle will get broken because people are spreading their wealth across many more coins nowadays. It used to be 200 coins. It's now 12 million coins. So all the liquidity of all of you that goes into altcoins is now divided by 12 million tokens instead of 200 tokens. So the 4-year cycle of altcoins, that one can be broken. The 4-year cycle of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is still the king. Bitcoin is still on track for the 4-year cycle, guys. So yes, I believe an all-time high in the end of this year. Now, let's jump into the inspirational quote.